You know what? Math is for blockers. Whatever, man. Let's go! Backstab expose. We are in the underdogs. Feeling pretty demoralized. This is like 2 bonfires before getting to this elite. Or we could take this if we're feeling confident. Blade Dance. Or you still need to find a way to generate 20 block. Oh, it had thorns. 3 damage. Here's another backstab. Still looking for a way to block for 20. What's an escape plan? It's an equilibrium. Equilibrium is a way to block, right? It's a card that says block on it. This is 12 plus 12. Quick maths. The footwork. Alright, here we go. It's the guy. I'm so ready to fight the guy. Well, this fight is why I want to have 20 block in the underdogs. Shadow Meld is better with card draw. Equilibrium is kind of card draw. So if we can Equilibrium to like hold the Shadow Meld for turns where we want it, that's kind of sweet. Can I fight 2 bots? 2 punch robots? I think maybe I can. I just need to line up the expose plus backstabs on one of them, then I'm fighting like 1 punch bot, and that's probably doable. Here's exposed backstab. Oh, I have Gremlin Horn. That makes that a lot easier. Ooh. Or a Chalchum. Or a Chalchum. Or a Chalchum. So all of the damage in our deck is burst damage. It's all temporary damage. Like, I want to take this accuracy, but we really need to get a, like, we're really in the market to get a Cloak and Dagger or something. I wanted to upgrade the Shadow Meld, but I feel like in order to actually beat more elites, we need the damage. The dommage. I want to say that we're going to be playing the Equilibrium a lot, so upgrading it here is nice. Effectively upgrading it. Plus Shadow Meld. It's super important that we draw the accuracy. These are for 6. It's not accuracy. So this is 24, which puts it to not 75. I want to, like, thorns it. Straight thorns in it. That is 39 damage. Where's my Shadow Meld? There it is. Two strikes would have killed him. Okay. We got Speedster, Bouncing Flask, Leading Strike. Leading Strike is permanent shivs. Excited about that. I can fight another elite. I can fight another elite, right? I can fight another. I think I can fight another elite. Oh. Don't fight that elite. Too late. Holy accuracy on the bottom of our deck. Holy accuracy on the bottom of our deck. Dang. Shadow Meld, kind of a crazy card. Okay, like, just stop trolling me. Ricochet, leg sweep, fencing flask. I think we're good. I think we kind of good. Backflip, expose, deflect. I think backflip equilibrium is, like, pretty cool. Yeah. I'm interested in upgrading the cloak and dagger here so that I can get 2 shivs for my accuracy. Frickin' okay. It's a misclick. I'm going to restart this because it was literally like a draw-off game piece. I was trying to play the block. Frustrating. I mean, just don't click through things so fast, but also, like, come on, man. Actual disastrous misclicking. Okay. Accuracy. Block, block. I think I'm gonna do this because I'm scared of how much damage I'm doing. Here's our backflip equilibrium turn. Currently thinking about how I block the 38, and I think it involves Shadow Meld and Equilibrium. Maybe it's like we Equilibrium to hold a Shadow Meld, and then we have blocks for the turn after that. Basically, I'm wondering if that means if I'm attacking here or not, and I don't know. I want to say that I shouldn't. Oh, also neutralize? Yeah, we'll see if we can, like, retain a bigger... Oh, wait, it has demise. Alright, never mind. Awesome. Well... that is enough block. Was a little sus. Just a tiny bit sus. Got Blade of Ink, Fan of Knives, and Corrosive Wave. I think that our deck does not have a whole lot of AoE in it, so this Fan of Knives is very, very tempting. Then I want to say we just need to pick up another Accuracy and or Envenom and or maybe 3 Accuracies, you know what I mean? And then I think we're fine. It is time to fan. Upgrade 6 random cards. Gain 4 potion slots filled with random potions. Or get Ring of the Drake. Upgrading Shadow Meld, Footwork, Accuracy would all be nice. Upgrading Equilibrium would be nice. What does this do? 5 shivs. I think there's some pretty good upgrades here. Ring of the Drake is also, like, kind of nuts. I think when we get to the point where we're, like, trying to play a bunch of accuracies, that Ring of the Drake is going to help us out a lot with that, so I'm going to take Ring of the Drake. I'm interested in going to the shop to try and find accuracy. Like another accuracy or power that helps us. We already have a footwork. This is Bonfire after the elite. If we find Beamancer, we're kind of screwed. So instead we could take the really safe path and then go up this way. And then just fight hallway fights and then pray. But also if we find the bug with Fan, then we're kind of sick. Let's go ahead and take this path. This is 19 damage. That doesn't expose. I want you taking that. Oh my goodness, that still didn't kill it. Are you serious? Accuracy... Oof. I mean, the one thing that I can be slightly happy about is that I feel like I am drafting correctly, at least. I'm just misplaying the fights. Which is like, okay, I mean... fair. I kind of want to take this Blade Dance. Okay, how much block can our deck make? We have Footwork in play. We can make, like, 7 plus 8. That's a number. That's 15. With Shadow Meld, we can block for 15, like 17 with Equilibrium. We Shadow Meld, we can get to, like, 30. We also do, like, Survivor for 10 plus 8, like, 18. This is all provided we have Footwork in play. So, I'm wondering if we want, like, this expertise. Well, we got card draw with Ring of the Drake. How well does backflip go into everything else? If we backflip into... I mean, backflip into Equilibrium was kind of, like, a thing that we've been doing. I'd actually be more interested in a dodging rule, to be honest. So now my concern is, do we have enough damage in our deck to deal with, like, the AoE fight? It's like 22 plus, if we did 8 shivs, that's 16, 32 with accuracy. It's more than that. I think we don't need either of these cards, now that I think about it. I think we're good. Shame backstabs are not good here. Finisher. I think I'm good. I am more interested in finding my second copy of accuracy that I'm totally gonna find. I'm gonna discard these so that I can throw potions at the merchant. Okay. Hidden Gem. A random card in your draw pile gains replay 2. We were just talking about that card. Is this something that we're interested in? There's a Ninja Scroll, which is pretty cool. If we ever draw Fan of Knives in our opener, this is, like, kind of sick. We could significantly improve our turn 1 by taking these 2 cards. Or 2 relics, I should say. We are a lot worse against the Biomancer. What is our plan for Biomancer? Maybe this Dexterity Potion to help me block, and then I take the Ninja Scroll. This is 256. And then these 2 potions. It's kind of like... I think this covers a key turn against Entamancer, and then... like, the Dexterity could also help us block. And then Ninja Scroll potentially is paired with Fan of Knives really well. So I think it's these, Ninja Scroll, and then I'll remove a strike. Okay. Except for maybe Fairy in a Bottle, it's always worth taking the Foul Potion, since you could always just use the money to restock on potions. Yes, I agree with that. I definitely have had that decision happen before. Yeah, if you're able to get to the shop within reasonable time from where you've gotten the potions, I think it's okay. It's a little bit more dubious if you can't do that. But I definitely think discarding your potions to just buy the potions back is very reasonable. Okay, it is the Triangle Man. So our plan versus Triangle Man is to footwork and block. If we're ever short on block, then we can pop the Dexterity Potion. I guess I should add dramatically short on block. Like I didn't super care about taking damage that turn. Ooh, exposed. Well, I was gonna say, if I don't want to take foul potions if I'm gonna be up against an elite, you know what I mean? Because I'd be pretty scared. I mean, we can take 2 damage, right? I'm gonna discard my potions so that I can get these foul potions so that I can fight an elite and die before I can throw the foul potions at the... That's awesome. So awesome. Reptile Trinket. Love that. This is a prepared. We have, like, literally no Sly synergies in our deck, but if we get... like, a single Tactician, we're really happy about it. I don't feel super confident fighting another elite, because it could be Entamancer and then we die. Problem is, I don't know if we have enough scaling to beat the Mouthman. I think we equilibrium here. It's gonna gain its block, and then we can go check this shit out. Speedster is not something that we're doing. Okay. Permafrost. 3 Ironclad cards, 3 Region cards, 3 Defect cards. Okay. Our deck would be very interested in getting Strength. So I think we check the Ironclad cards either for Strength or Vulnerable. Actually, either of those. Let's see. Setup Strike is 2 Strength, which is acceptable. Juggling is kind of funny. To get more shivs in your hand, but not really. Thrash, Colossus, Unmovable. Achieve 50% less damage from vulnerable enemies this turn. Okay, well, the only card we got was Setup Strike. Or Tremble. I wonder. I think we can take the Setup Strike. I want to say that it's doable. Does this upgrade to 3 strength or just damage? It does. It's kind of our second copy of accuracy. Alright, time to fight this elite and die! Here we go! Oh, we would have loved to draw Fan. We just, like, really didn't draw it. There is Fan and Accuracy and Setup Strike. So Fan would be 16 times 2, 32, takes out the one in the middle. We proc Gremlin Horn, and then we're cooking with gas. At least it wasn't Rupture as the only available strength scaling. Yeah, we, Setup Strike is okay. We were kind of excited about that. Yeah, Rupture is if you lose HP, right? I think we just take this accuracy. I'm gonna heal. So this could be Biomancer, or it could be the other one again. I don't know if it's like if you fight 3 elites, if it just gives you the last one again. Do we throw our run to Biomancer? Like, we have 2 potions. It is lose HP on your turn, yes. Yeah, that, well, we would take it because it says strength on it, right? We're totally gonna find our lose HP synergies. How do I poison myself? Can I apply poison to myself to trigger Rupture? Yeah, let's not throw, I think. Let's not throw the run that we are actually doing kind of okay in. Holy, game piece is crazy. Turns out, getting unupgraded heatsinks just on a relic is pretty good. It's pretty good. Well-laid planes, is that something we're interested in? It can let us hold on to Equilibrium, can let us hold on to Shadow Meld, Setup Strike, and Expose. Those are all, like, pretty reasonable, honestly. So my question is, do we want to fan and wake the thing up? I feel like we don't. This is 12 plus 16. Like, that's enough to hit you without hitting the thing from the back. Alright, it is now go time. Let's discard this. We're gonna play a big expose. Setup strike is here. Sweet. That was awesome. I think we're good on Shiv producers. I want to say that upgrading accuracy will help us actually kill the boss. Because I've definitely fought this boss and died because I did not do enough damage with my Shiv deck. So we simply need more damage. I need to remember that Reptile Trinket gives me strength, because that is going to greatly assist. I'm just going to play the Fan of Knives now because we have the energy. I think. Yeah, Blade Dance is a lot easier to play, like, kind of randomly. Well, Late Plans would have been nice. There's the well-laid plans. Here's Accuracy Plus. I think it's attacking next turn. Should remember this boss's patterns. Okay. Kind of like I want to Equilibrium to hold onto stuff and block, but maybe we just... I mean, I guess it's kind of the same as if we do... Well, if we double our block, then do 10, that's also... Like, I want to say that my hope was to kill it before... before the Frantic Escapes matter. By gain 12 block and run away 1. That's also an option. We can, like, attack and then shadow meld for... I think that's how this works, if I'm understanding correctly. You know what? I don't really want to risk it during the boss fight. I'm gonna be so for real right now. I think I'm good. I think we're gonna well-laid plans this expose. I've yet to run into it, but a funny game-losing condition in this fight as the defect is if you use your compacts, the card that turns statuses into fuel too carelessly. Yeah, that would certainly run you into some trouble, I think. So we have both accuracies in play. That is a Cloak and Dagger. I think we're looking at, like, Expose, Play Dance, Cloak and Dagger. Right, my potions gave me strength. That might actually be trolling here. Hopefully it's not. Bruh. Hold setup strike? Hold shadow meld. For backflip cloak and dagger, I think. This is 30. My shivs do 14, so this is 24. 24 plus 28 is not enough. This is 18 plus 20 block. That's enough block. Did I do the math correctly on this? We could also go like... Yeah, I think we have to do this. Gotta do it like this. We hold on to leading strike. It was pretty tight. I think, I just forgot that my potions gave me strength. If we saved that for the, like, burst turn, we would have been a lot safer, I think. Knife Trap is kind of scaling that we're looking for. Okay, we've got Psy Meat Cleaver. I'm pretty down to, like, cook away a bunch of my cards. If I could cook away all of my basic cards, I think I'd be happy. That's 3 arrest sites. Can we do 3 arrest sites? 1, 2... That's 2, 1, 2... Oh, 3 including the boss. So 1, 2, 3. It is possible. There's always going to be one elite. I think we can cook. It's time to cook! Tanks? Is it tonks or tanks? They look kind of like a tank to me. Tanks! It's time to cook! Okay, what are we doing here? Setup striking plus accuracy. This probably does a lot of damage. Cool. Escape plan, untouchable, anticipate. I'm down with taking the escape plan. I'm so glad shivs are real. I was getting concerned with how bad the Entamancer matchup was, that it's just too bad. To be fair, we didn't fight Entamancer, but I think we had a plan. We had enough of a plan. Oh, am I taking a piercing wail? We are fighting Queen and Doormaker. I think I'm taking piercing wail for when Queen attacks me 6 times. Apparently I am allowed to decline to do this. It's like you get a guilt or something, which we can cook away, and then some other boon. So I think this is okay. Obtain 2 random relics, upgrade 2 cards. Do I care about upgrading? Wait, is it random or do I choose? Upgrade 2 cards. So we can upgrade footwork accuracy here. It's kind of sick. Shame versus regret. Do you know what happens if you decline? I do not know. I was just told the last time I was playing that it is safe to decline. Unless I was getting trolled and it wasn't safe to decline. You were getting trolled? That's unfortunate. What happens if you decline? Could I ask you, or are you not going to elaborate? Kind of neat. Does that actually kill them? We're at plus 12 currently. Run is over. Oh. That's rough. Poison Stab, Anticipate, Tactician. Tactician was something we wanted to pair with this Prepared. We don't really have other ways to discard it, though. Except for Survivor. Do we actually need the energy for anything? Not really. Okay. It's time to cook. Oh, they just go away. I was expecting some kind of, like, cool cooking animation. I originally said you die, but understandably YouTube blocked it. So fair. It's a lot less than I thought that was going to be. Nice. Shadow Milk. Shadow Milk? Shadow Milk? Shadow Meld works with Orichalcum. I was scared that the buff would run out before you end your turn, which would be really tragic. We are getting so Slay the Spire 1 Blade Danced right now. Just can't put the shivs in our hand. Too much garbage. Ooh, thank goodness for Shadow Meld. Shadow Meld's kind of been the GOAT this run. It makes me feel like a card like whatever that zero cost gain dexterity thing, Anticipate, it makes me feel like Anticipate is supposed to be good. Because, like, you're paying 1 for this card that's just kind of in your hand that you sort of want card draw for. Otherwise, it's dead because it doesn't do anything. Like, this is better with Equilibrium. But if we had something like just Defends, then I want to say Anticipate is pretty good. Obviously, this works with a bunch of other interactions like Orichalcum and stuff like that. But if we're using Shadow Meld to fix our block in the early game, then I want to say that Anticipate has like, okay, it's the common version of the card, so it is notably worse, but it's like a reasonable block solution that maybe we should be looking into more, because I skip on Anticipate like all the time. My question now is, are we taking the dodge and roll now that we have kind of the rest of our deck put together? And we sort of just want another block card that's not Backflip, Cloak and Dagger. Thing is, our deck is pretty fast, but the Queen does have like 600 HP. So I think dodge and roll plus Shadow Meld and Footwork would be nice. Blur also, I think, would have been nice. I don't think we're going to a shop. Yeah, we're going to this bonfire, so we can take the Clumsy and cook it away. We don't even have to cook it away, to be honest. It has Ethereal. The only time we're sad is if we draw it and we're sad. Play 3 Shivs. Oof. Oh, I had a neutralize in him. Finisher Tactician. Gonna decline. We already have a finisher of some kind. I'm actually not super concerned about this Clumsy. Hopefully that does not bite me. Ooh, that's a rare card. It's a potion. Another card. Cure All is probably better than Poison Potion. Nightmare, Murder, Corrosive Wave. I feel like these are all unnecessary. Yep. Another Blade Dance. Can I be tempted by another Blade Dance? I think it's I actually think the Blade Dance is worse in this deck because we have Ring of the Drake. Like, we just can't play the card. That's the problem. Just don't have space in my hand. Okay, this guy is serious for real business. While Nightmare on Accuracy is funny, it's not remotely necessary. Yeah, it's like, I would say that it's necessary if we, like, didn't have as much. Like, Nightmaring in Accuracy is totally reasonable. Just not right now. I don't want to play this Accuracy. But also I feel like if I get rid of this Knife Trap, I'm trolling. I think we have time to resolve this. I just can't play this blade dance, bro. I just can't do it. We just do it and get sad. That's rough, buddy. These do 12. They have +3 strength. Oh, right, it gives me plus strength. How much damage am I doing? This is 28. That should be enough. Okay. Right, I forgot once again that our potions give strength. I want to take this acrobatics for after my 3 Ring of the Drake charges go off, and then I have, like, 0 card draw. It's maybe unnecessary. Is it unnecessary? We have, like, backflip and a prepared. And then what are we gonna do? Like, ooh, acrobatics into equilibrium is actually reasonable. Post Drake charges. Just time to cook. Do I feel like Clumsy is better than, like, Strike Plus? Kind of, actually. Okay. No test subject to keep me down. We are here to do damage, and that's exactly what we're gonna do. So, let's set up dealing, like, +6 strength, knife trap, whatever we can assemble. And that is what we're here to do. We don't have retain for this knife trap, right? We just have to play it. It's like I don't want to activate the queen phase too fast because we still have scaling to resolve in this other accuracy. So I think escape plan here is the accuracy. Shadow Meld Equilibrium would be good here. I guess we have Piercing Wail. Let's see what we got. This is a blocking type turn. We still have a lot of shivs in the deck. I'm just wondering if we want to, like, Piercing Wail and then Knife Trap the Queen. I think I want the Piercing Wail. We're taking 6. I think playing Knife Trap now is appealing to me. Here is Fan of Knives. This is 2448. Is it time to give ourselves plus 12 damage? 4860. 75. Our next turn is like Setup Strike, Cloak and Dagger, Blade Dance, which is insane. No exposed, I guess. Maybe I should have resolved this while laid plans. Oh, that doesn't kill it. Wait. Whoops. I did not math. The math did not math. Okay. We're getting attacked for a lot, so we're out here blocking. Well, we are at 9, so this next fight is fairly precarious. Shadow Meld for 0 is really nice. Can we even block this turn? That is a piercing wail. Makes that 18. Darn. Okay. This is 11 block. God. It's like... How important is it to well-laid plans so that we have this knife trap? Do you feel me? Or can we just block? It's a Shadow Meld. Well, that solves our problem, kind of. I think we hold on to the fan. Because we sort of want it out of our deck, and we also sort of want to play it. So... this should be enough damage to flip it over. This is 16, 32, right? 32, 64. Like, how much do I believe? You know what I mean? How much are we believing here? Because we can go, like, our highest damage is probably Blade Dance Knife Trap. So that's 14, 18 shivs at 18 shivs at plus 12. That doesn't seem like it is enough damage. 18 shivs at plus 15 if we have the stone potion. That's like 300 something. Kind of feel silly for wasting my vulnerable now. Yeah, Shadow Meld helps. Because we can just block this turn. So now we have... Okay. I think it's time to pull out the calc. I think it's calc time. Because I can't do the math, okay? This is 16 shivs. 16 shivs at plus 15. That's math. So 16 shivs at plus 15 as each of them is 19. That is 304 damage. That is not enough damage. Can we not die this turn? This is 8, 16, plus 7 is 23, plus 5 isn't enough. If we find Shadow Meld off of this acrobatics, we would be happy. I mean, we gotta play to our outs, right? Here's the Shadow Meld, thank God. It's like we're probably getting attacked, right? I don't know if this one cycles the thing, is my problem. But that's also math. It's just so much math. Shadow Melt has been like the crazy MVP of this run. It's actually insane. So this gives us time to play our Blade Dance. If we find it, we found it. This is like 40 damage. Don't think we can block 40 damage, so we're just kind of in. This is 16 shivs at... 16 shivs, they deal 16 damage each. It's 256. 256 is enough. There's no other way we can do this. We go like Cloak and Dagger, Leading Strike. This is so much damage, dude. 16 times 3 is 48, plus 10 is not enough. Cloak and Dagger first, at least, unless you dodge. Yeah, I'm wondering if we can hold on to our Knife Trap. So this is... 16 times 3. But what if it was like 6, what if it was 19 times 3, 20 times 3, 60, it's 57, 57 plus 15. That's also not enough, I don't think. I think we knife trap first, actually. Because this is definitely lethal to this thing. So we knife trap first. So that we can cloak and dagger the... Wait, what? I did not know that's how that worked. What? It keeps doing the damage? It plays them individually. Oh. That makes a lot of sense. Okay, we backflip here to find Shadow Meld or the other one. That's Knife Trap. We have Setup Strike, Knife Trap. And I'm well, we don't have both, actually, now that I think about it. Can we Shadow Meld to block this turn? We can. Because this is math. You know what? Math is for blockers. Whatever, man. GG! Let's go! Let's go! All multi-hits work like that? Okay. Dang. Dude, Shiv decks stress me out so much. It's actually crazy. Like, you want to believe that, oh, we're gonna play our footworks, and then we're just gonna, we're gonna have some comfy blocking turns, maybe play some, like, cloak and daggers, and then we'll throw some shivs or whatever. And it's like, no, dude, like, in order to get the damage done on these turns, like, we are at 5. That queen fight was like, yeah, I guess we'll just take it and then hope that our shivs kill it before we die. It's just... But I actually think Shadow Meld was the MVP this run, because we needed turns where we could block, and then well-laid plans made sure we had block, and then we blocked stuff, but only enough block so that our knife trap could win the game. That was crazy. Alright, GG.